Severino Awakens came about because of my idol, which is my dad. Since I started drawing, my sketch pad was filling up. And I said, why don't I dedicate this to my dad? Two things of Severino Awakens. One is that my dad be remembered. Number two, the artistic blood that was, I guess, passed on to me be awakened because it was asleep for a long time. I wanted to be a pilot like my dad. But unfortunately, I didn't have 20/20 vision. And so, as a young man, I didn't know what to become. I didn't know what to take up in college. But because of my love for drawing, my teacher saw the linear lines and all that. And she said, why don't you become an architect? And you know, I told myself, that's not bad. And because I was still passionate of wanting to be like my dad and to be a pilot, I had no choice but to go for architecture. And I've actually worked for his best friend, Lino. And after 5 years, I went on my own. And it was a good experience. I even had the opportunity to work in San Francisco. I was there for a while, for 3 years. And 9/11 happened. And so I had to come home. Not only because of San Francisco wasn't picking up, my dad and mom got sick. And my dad passed away in 2004. My mom's still alive. And so that's where I draw my inspiration from, my dad. Dad had his wishes in life, which is to become a pilot and a painter. He became an Air Force man at age 17, flying P-51 Mustangs and F-86 Sabre. After 10 years in the Air Force, he became a commercial pilot. He trained for KLM. From there, he flew for the nation's carrier, Philippine Airlines. He became known for the Vanishing Scene series, old houses. Of course, he titled them the Vanishing Scene series because, you know, the houses were deteriorating. Capiche shells were getting cracked and disappearing, and things like that. So he was known for that, and his friends would, well, they gave him this title, the pilot who paints. And so from there, it's history. Drawing now has been taking up most of my time. I've started with pastel and watercolor, but since the watercolor at home dried up, I saw a pen in front of me, picked it up and started drawing. And I've never dropped the pen since. I've been drawing houses most of my life, and now I get to draw anything that I want, from planes to lighthouses to things that remind me of my childhood, from Star Wars to robots. And I don't follow a certain theme or a certain flow that I have to draw old houses. I basically draw anything that comes to mind, and whatever I feel like. If today I feel like drawing houses, I would do that. If I feel like drawing boats, planes, whether it's colored, whether today I'll just draw black and white, sometimes a hint of color, then that's what I do. So whatever I feel like on that day, and then that's what I do. God has given us, each of us, a talent, and I know He wants us to use it.